Hey, this is True North here. This is the first time I'm going to try a video like this, and let's see how it goes. Brett Keane has just posted his third video since returning. I don't know if you've seen, but he's already pretty much called the entire atheist community on YouTube a bunch of idiots. Now, his title of his new video, Apology. Also, Brett Keane makes an expensive bet. Let's see what happens.
Hello everyone, my name is Brett Keane. This video is going to be an apology to the atheist community. And this video
About time.
is also going to be on a topic of a bet that I've made recently.
Okay.
Something in which you all can contribute in and actually help me make a great deal of money. A small
Let's see, he wants us to help him make a great deal of money. This is starting to sound familiar.
fortune if I can win this bet. First, I want to start off with apologizing to the atheist community out there. I want to apologize because I haven't lived up to your standards. I have not met your expectations. The way I talk, the way I look, the way my views are.
Okay, well, to be honest, Brett, it's not so much the way you talk or the way you look. I mean, I'm a fat guy too, and I may not necessarily be the most attractive person out there either. It's because you're an ass. But anyways, let's continue.
When I say the word arn and garn, or I say that atheism in some ways is becoming a religion.
Yes, that's what you say.
These are very intimidating words by myself, and it threatens the whole threshold of atheism, because as you all know...
No, it does not threaten the whole threshold of atheism, just because one pathetic loner who spends all his time on YouTube making thousands of videos thinks that he's threatening atheism does not mean that we're worried about it.
I am the face of atheism.
Bullshit. I'm the face of atheism? Right.
Represent that which is the awesome power, the holy grail of atheism. When people watch me, they say to themselves, if there's any atheist that I'm going to watch or listen to, it's going to be that man right there, Mr. Keane, the Wolfman.
Are you getting this?
That's just the way it is. Lo and behold, if anyone actually knew me, though, they would realize that I'm just some guy from St. Louis, Missouri, that happens to have good looks and charisma.
No, you're just some guy from St. Louis, Missouri, who happens to have a lot of free time on his hands to post videos.
But we won't go there.
He's smoking now.
The truth is, folks, is that I represent atheism. I represent the group, the organized lack of belief system that you see before you. When you type in atheist in YouTube, you'll find tons and tons of videos about myself, because
You do not represent atheism. You, again, just happen to be a blowhard who makes a lot of videos. That does not make you our spokesperson. Get this through your skull.
I'm very important. People who hate me respect me. People who love me want to be with me all the time. And there are many that fear my words. My simple words alone, the things I say on video, scare the living hell out of people. Makes people tremble. Well, for that, I'm going to apologize. In the past, I've done a lot of videos in which I call it owning or spanking or running the
Yeah, Brett, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of spanking in there.
house on people, roadhouse style. But I shouldn't have. I should have just minded my own business. I should have kept to myself. I should have concerned myself before hitting the record button what I was going to say or what I was going to do, because there were people who were counting on me. They expected me to say certain things and do certain things. And I didn't do that. And I was punished
You're not a leader, so we're not expecting you to do anything, Brett.
for it severely. So, in doing so, I apologize and I accept my punishment. I also accept that I've also been a main contributor of drama on YouTube. People told me,
This is true. You are a main contributor of drama.
they said, Brett, if you apologize for what you have done, the sins and transgression that you have committed against the YouTube community, things would be better for me. So here I am now, humbly asking for forgiveness from you all.
If this is humble, I would sure hate to see arrogance.
For all the drama, all the aggravation, for all the disappointment, for all the shame that I have brought down on thee. Yes. I'm being very sincere. It's very
Yes, Brett. I really get the sincerity.
hard for a guy like me, who is a leader, who is a prominent atheist, to say all these things. It really is, because I'm an arrogant prick, as most will tell you. Oh yeah, we were going to talk about that bet thing too, right?
About time.
Well, I was sitting on Stickam. You know, the Hollywood squares where people talk to each other and have discussions and pretend debates all day. Well, I was sitting there with a bunch of my buddies as well as a bunch of my haters, and I stated that I bet $500 that I will be gone off of YouTube within a week and a half or 2 weeks at the most. And everybody said, no, Brett, I think that you should get on YouTube, start all over again, do your thing, just handle things differently. My friend said, Brett, if you just, apologize for your wrongdoings or things you've been accused of, then everything's going to be all right. So I've done that. I figured, okay. And
No, Brett, you have not apologized for what you did wrong. You exposed private and confidential information online about Mike Frazier. That's why you got banned. Did that to yourself, Brett.
so far come off really respectful and decent as what is expected of me. So here I am. The bet is that I make $500 a piece off each one of these people, haters and friends. If I get deleted before 2 weeks is over, then I get all that money, because I believe I'm going to be gone with the wind. However, if I lose, then I have to pay these people, and on top of that, I have to sit here and make videos on YouTube and go back to horror subscriptions.
Okay.
So what's it going to be? You guys going to help me out here? You guys going to help me get off of YouTube so I can make the money? Huh? Come on.
Obviously, his book sales are
How do you
failing.
do it? All you have to do is file some DMCAs. All you have to do is hit flag video, even if there's no obscene content in it, even if there's no pornography or anything. All you have to do is file a DMCA claiming someone did something, even if it's untrue. You can get them removed. It's true. I've seen this happen to a lot of people. So if you want to get rid of me and help me win the bet and make a lot of money, just flag the hell out of me. Rate me low. Do all these things. Because I want to win this bet. I don't want to take money out of my pocket and start giving it out to people and say I told.
Well, I'm reaching the end of my 10 minutes. Obviously, this guy just
Do me a
went
favor,
on too
get
long.
rid of me as quickly as possible.